from players, just me? Or just...
All right, we'll let Coach have an opening statement, and then we'll open up the questions.
As difficult as it is, I'd like to give a lot of credit to UNCW. Thought both teams made a lot of big-time plays down the stretch, and unfortunately we couldn't make one more, to come away with the victory. They've got a really good team. They play extremely hard. They gave us fits the first couple times we played them. I thought our guys, more than any game we played all year, I thought we were as tough as we've been all year. I thought our resilience was exactly what I've been preaching and asking for. And, it's hard when you ask your guys to compete and give the intensity and the effort and the energy and the togetherness at the highest level they possibly can, and it doesn't work out for them. You feel as their coach. There's a lot of times where after a game you watch film, hey, we've done this, we'd have done that, and sure there's going to be a couple plays here and there, but I don't question anything that our guys did in terms of their effort and their toughness level. Again, this is no discredit to UNC Wilmington. I thought they punked us the first two games we played. And, I have a saying that goes around a lot of college programs. The tougher teams usually win. And, again, no disrespect to those guys. I have a lot of respect for UNCW and how they play, but I didn't think the tougher team won tonight. And but that doesn't mean we're playing tomorrow, so good luck to them.
What were they able to do with What were they able to do with Ante that kind of really slowed him down tonight?
Well, they got major size. They have major size. They have activity around the rim. He struggles against good athletes. I mean, McGriff is a really good athlete above the rim. Their wings present a lot of size. They come down and double off guys while he's going into his move. Obahoa doesn't give him, I hope I didn't mispronounce his name, big fella, doesn't give him an inch when he's trying to back him down. It's like backing down a refrigerator without wheels. So, they're good. They're good. And so he struggled, but, he stayed with it. I thought it was his best defensive effort that he's given us. And, it's all we can ask.
Coming into your first year back, if we had offered you 25 wins and, a point away from the finals of the conference, would you have taken that, or is
I
it just?
Sure would take 25 wins right now because we're stuck on 24. But Scott, to answer your question, I don't really set out a roadmap of hey, this is what I want our results to be. I want to have core values that our program and our players, our student athletes live by, our coaching staff, and tonight was a great example of that being exemplified. I talk about them being tough, resilient, unified, energetic. I couldn't ask for anything more out of our group of guys, and that's hard as their coach, because when they give you all that and they play for one another, you want to see them succeed, but that's not how life works. Sometimes you get the short end of the stick, and we did tonight.
Talk about the last play.
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, first of all, they do a tremendous job scouting. They do a really good job of scouting. We probably had, 10, 12 out-of-bounds plays tonight that we ran, so we're going through the full gamut. And, we sort of drew the last one up that we had drawn up previously. And, that's when Debo got to the rim and laid it in. We sort of set a little fluff stagger on the right side. The ball got bent a little bit too far over, so it was a little awkward, but is what it is. At least it was our ball because of Lazar's effort. And then, they did a good job knocking the ball away, and, we live with the result.
Just C.J. Fulton, have you played with a guy who's just that solid of a point guard? Have you coached a guy that's just been that solid all the way through his time?
I don't think so. Not that I've had some really good point guards. They've all had different strengths and weaknesses, and CJ's ability to make the right play is second to none. That's why he leads the country in assist turnover ratios. He's unselfish. He plays the game the right way, but he's just got a really good presence about him offensively, And we wouldn't have been where we were all year without his steadiness. I'm going to miss him. You know, a lot of times you have guys that you look back the next year and you say, man, I really miss that guy. I already know I'm going to miss him. And that's a credit to the type of player that he is.
You made 14 threes tonight. If I'd have told you before the game you made 14 threes, you'd probably thought you were going to win the game. So what was the difference then?
I don't know if I'd have thought we'd have won the game. I would have probably gone and glanced right at the box score to see where they were with offensive rebounds and points in the paint. And for a little bit of a stretch towards the end of the first half, that really hurt us. And we talked in the locker room at halftime that this is going to go one of two ways. They're going to call the first TV timeout, or we are. And you see it all the time. And, you know, to our guys' credit, we came back 10-point deficit at halftime. CJ made a huge shot at the end of the half. That 10-point deficit becomes a 1 or 2 possession game just like that. And our guys felt like, you know, it was going to be a game from then on. And I know UNC Wilmington felt like it. But, again, you know, you give Donovan Newby a lot of credit, man. That's what big-time players and big-time games do. And that's why they're moving on, and I wish them the best of luck.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.